Can you tell us about the decision to release Tate Forcier?
He just wasn't in a competitive mode to compete with the other guys, and it wasn't going to change over the next few days, so we went ahead and made that decision.
Will you bring in another quarterback?
Not right now, probably.
Door's still open.
For
another quarterback down the line?
Well, we'll see. You know, everything's always continually evaluated. Guy doesn't perform the way you expect him to, you look for somebody to replace him.
Did Dan Lefevre's performance, was that a factor in the decision? No? Okay.
Originally, when we talked about quarterbacks, you had said that your number 1, 2, obviously that's a given, and the number 3 spot would be more of a developmental position. Are you still looking to make that? Is that still your game plan, or has that changed?
That's pretty much always the game plan, as far as the quarterbacks go. I mean, we went through, we had the first 2 go down in injuries, and in Calgary in 99, and we never played the third. We kept bringing guys in to play. The third wasn't ready to play.
Can you tell me about why Maurice Forbes is retired?
Maurice was struggling with physically, and he decided it was time to move on.
Does that create an issue for you in terms of Canadian depth at that spot? Or
everything creates an issue when you don't have bodies, but we still have a ways to go, and we'll see what happens before. We don't have a set ratio. We can set it the way we want it to be.
You got plenty of bodies at kicker. All 3 guys. You planning to keep them all on?
We'll see what happens as it goes along. I know we won't be dressing 3 kickers.
Is it the same kind of thing as a quarterback, where you keep one developmental?
There's one thing I know is there's we went through 3 or 4 kickers last year at the Bills. But I know every time they work kickers out, there are like 5 guys there, and they can all kick. So it's not exactly the same.
Has Bartel exceeded expectations, seeing what his hang time is? It's fairly impressive.
He has done very well for a guy that's never been around North American football. I'm sure that Winnipeg will do us a favor and rush him some and see if it changes any when that happens. So, but he did very well the other night. As I said yesterday, his average on the stats was completely incorrect. He was more like 45-7. And, you don't know how a guy's going to do head and play. So he's done very well. As Paul said, he turned every punt over in the game. And he said, I didn't have many games in my life I turned every punt over.
Josh Mavidi going to get an opportunity in the second game to kick some more?
We're looking at the roster right now, and how many guys we're going to take, and I couldn't answer that today.
Okay,
Coach, can you talk about the scrimmage on Sunday? If people are going expecting to see popping, is that the case, or is it going to be kind of like what you did last week?
Well, I think it's on Saturday. And it'll be a practice. There'll be some elements that have more team stuff in it. But nobody scrimmages anymore. Nobody anywhere scrimmages anymore. Maybe Division I major college.